In 1979, White House counsel John Ehrlichman and his wife, Christie, were traveling through Seattle Airport when they ran into former Watergate burglar James McCord. And when Christie saw him, she blurted out a question that had been bugging her, pun intended, for years. Why, she asked McCord, why did you guys break into the Watergate Hotel? To this day, that question still amazes me because it says that after all these years, we still don't know the answer. Why did these guys break into the Democratic National Committee headquarters at the Watergate Hotel? What was their purpose? We're still not quite sure. But, thanks to the research of Garrett M. Graff, we at least have a sense of the biggest theories that journalists and historians have offered. So, here goes. Theory number 1. Nixon's top guys wanted dirt on the Democrats, especially after Dems made hay over allegations that the Nixon administration had settled an antitrust lawsuit in exchange for a big campaign contribution. This is what White House Chief of Staff H.R. Haldeman told Richard Nixon, who wanted to know himself why the break-in had happened. It was all about payback. But Watergate operative and all-purpose spook G. Gordon Liddy had a different explanation, which leads us to theory number 2. The purpose was to find out if the Democrats had any more dirt on Republicans. The weirdest theory along these lines came out of a 1991 book called Silent Coup. Silent Coup claimed that White House counsel John Dean ordered the break-in so we could find out if the Democrats had information linking his girlfriend and future wife to a call girl ring. Despite Senate investigators calling the book a fraud, critics calling it incredibly boring, and the subject of a libel suit by John Dean, Silent Coup spent weeks on bestseller lists. Meanwhile, theory number 3 says that Watergate masterminds wanted to know whether the Democrats knew that Greece's military was funneling tens of thousands of dollars to the Nixon campaign in exchange for U.S. support for the Greek dictatorship. That sounds bad, but theory 4 suggests that maybe the CIA was in on the burglary to set up the Nixon administration. Why? Possibly because the CIA felt exposed in that alleged call girl scandal, or because the agency just wanted to destroy Nixon. CIA Director Richard Helms disliked and distrusted the guy. Finally, Graff cites a theory that the Democratic National Committee knew about the break-in in advance and sprung D.C. police themselves. Then there's a hunch that the D.C. police may have been in cahoots with Watergate co-conspirators McCord and E. Howard Hunt. But that last theory isn't really an explanation for why the burglars broke into the joint, which leads to my final point. After all these years, we still don't know the answer to that question that Christie Ehrlichman asked James McCord in 1979. Why'd you guys do it? Why did you break into the Watergate Hotel DNC? And you know what? Maybe we never will.